UWA welcomed new students and their families to campus last week for the annual UWA Family Day. We have got more on this story and much more coming up on this week's Tiger Paws.
From Studio 96, located on the University of West Alabama campus in Livingston, Alabama, this is your Tiger Paws, the official weekly student newscast with all things news, sports, and entertainment.
Welcome back, Tigers, to the first Tiger Paws of the fall semester. I'm Paige Miller.
And I'm Myra Cochran. UWA hosted the annual Family Day on September 15th at Gilbert Hall and Young Hall Cafeteria. Molly Moon has more on this story.
On Saturday, September 15th, 2018, the University of West Alabama hosted Family Day. Family members met up with their students at the Residence Hall open houses. Young Hall Cafeteria welcomed the families to enjoy barbecue before the football game at Tiger Stadium. Michael Gibson, the father of a UWA freshman, said he was excited to see his daughter and had been getting care packages together all week. Despite the Livingston heat, students' families had a great time attending campus activities and visiting. I'm Molly Moon for Studio 96.
The university honored former professor and dean Glenn Bridges August 30th at the ribbon-cutting ceremony at the newly renovated Bridges Auditorium at Wallace Hall. Reporter Lauren Duncan has more on the story.
It was a day of honor when the university held a dedication and ribbon cutting for the new Glenn W. Bridges Auditorium in Wallace Hall on August 30th.
Dr. Linda Carr talked about her time as a student of Bridges.
One of the wonderful things about him was how he always encouraged everyone to be more and do more.
Bridges was a former dean and professor for the College of Business and Technology during the Livingston University era.
UWA President Dr. Ken Tucker also gave a few words.
I was fortunate to have Glenn serve as a mentor when I first came to then Livingston University in the 1980s.
The new facility will be used for events held by the university and other organizations.
Lauren Duncan, Studio 96.
Now to our Do Something That Matters segment. Are you interested in learning a second or maybe even a third language? The International Student Programs hosted a mixer September 18th so students and faculty could get a taste of France. Wynn Bonner was there to catch the action.
The UWA International Programs hosted a Taste of France on Tuesday, September 18th at the International House in the parking lot of Gilbert Hall. During this event, community members could come and hear French students speaking in their native tongue and eat traditionally French cuisine. I spoke with French exchange student Clara Longdog and asked her what events like this meant to her. She said events like this allow other people who do not have the chance to come and visit France experience her home country. International Programs has several different events like this. If you would like more information about the upcoming events, you can email Connie Marine. I'm Wynn Tyson for Studio 96.
Also this past week, the Minority Business Student Association hosted an interest meeting for those who were interested in joining the club. Reporter Jocelyn Woods covered this story.
The Minority Business Student Association held at Wallace Hall seeks to enhance the educational experience and the career development of the minority students here enrolled at UWA.
For MBSA this semester is to help better prepare students for their future endeavors. So whether that's grad school or their future careers, they're better prepared for them.
They meet every 2 weeks in Wallace Hall, rooms 217 at 5:30.
For the 2018-2019 school year, we want to just grow and we want to expand more. Yeah, but this more we want to be geared more towards business.
It's only $10 to join for 2 semesters.
Maybe taking some trips to conferences. We'll be doing resume workshops. We'll be doing mock interviews. Just things that will actually prepare us for our future.
For more information, contact the president, Zanaya Bell, at bellz2057 at uwa.edu. I'm Jaslyn Woods, Studio 96.
Earlier this month, Robert Chilcoat was promoted to associate head coach for the UWA volleyball team. Our very own Taylor Donato spoke with Coach Chilcoat earlier this week.
Robert Chilcoat has been an assistant coach in the UWA volleyball program for the past 2.5 years. Earlier this month, Coach Chilcoat was promoted to associate head coach for his dedication and commitment to the Lady Tigers volleyball program.
This promotion means a lot of things to me, but I would say one word is gratitude. I'm very grateful that I can come in every day and work with a phenomenal administration, a great coaching staff, and fantastic student athletes, and that I'm allowed to be a part of their lives and help them get better.
Congratulations, Coach. We look forward to watching you lead the Lady Tigers to victory. The West Alabama volleyball team has their next home game on October 5th at 6 o'clock p.m. I'm Taylor Donato, Studio 96.
Now for some news around the town of Livingston. The The First Presbyterian Church of Livingston held a historical marker placement in honor of the Houston Bailey House last week. Amari Brundage has more on the story.
On Wednesday, September 19th, First Presbyterian Church of Livingston held a historical marker placement in honor of the Houston Bailey House.
And the man who, for the longest period of time, lived in what we call the Houston Bailey House, gave the land for the church to be built. He also gave the land for the University of West Alabama when it was originally constructed in the 1830s.
This church was first founded in 1834 by Squire James Hare, and soon afterward, Mr. Houston took over.
And the Houston Bailey House and the university go back a long way.
The members of the Presbyterian Church prepared refreshments to fellowship and celebrate the dedication of the marker. I'm Amari Brundage with Studio 96.
Let's take a look at some upcoming campus activities for this week. The UWA Cinema will be showing The Predator September 28th through October 4th at 7 p.m. nightly.
Make plans to purchase tickets to the homecoming concert scheduled for October 25th. The concert will feature three-time vocal duo of the year, Thompson Square. UWA students may receive one free ticket available online. UWA students can also purchase a VIP ticket that will get them access to the student-only VIP section right in front of the stage. Students must have a current UWA student ID and must be taking a minimum of 12 hours on campus. Other general admission tickets will be available for the public.
Now over to JD Parker in the Zone for this week's Zone Sports Update. JD?
Welcome to this week's Zone Sports Update. There has been great news coming from UWA Athletics so far this semester. After taking a crushing loss to Valdosta State, UWA football redeemed themselves with a 16-13 win over Limestone in Gaffney, South Carolina. Jordan Bennett earned the GSE Special Teams Player of the Week after making field goals from 32, 40, and the game-winning 45 yards to bring their record to 3-1. With the win, the Tigers moved up 2 spots in the AFCA National Poll. The Tigers will face North Greenville Saturday as they continue their 3-game road trip. With the win over Limestone, coach Brett Gilliland broke the record for most wins in the UWA football program. Gilliland is 32-17 in his 5th season with the Tigers. He surpasses coach Frank North, who held the record of 31-29 from 1979 to 1984. In men's soccer news, the Tigers fell short to the Christian Brothers Buccaneers, but not before defeating Union and number 1 ranked Lynn. Their record is now 4-2-1 as they look for a win over Florida National at 7 p.m. in Tiger Stadium. The women's soccer team also fell to Christian Brothers on the road, bringing their record to 4-3-1 overall, only after they defeated Union. Kayla Butterworth was named GSC Freshman of the Week. The Tigers will continue their road trip as they go on to face West Georgia. The women's volleyball team improved to 10-4 after a 3-0 sweep win over Union on the road. Madison Cooler was responsible for 19 points, while current GSC Offensive Player of the Week, Casey Teal, accommodated 30 assists. The Tigers hit the road once again to face Jackson State this Tuesday. The UWA Rodeo is set to kick off Thursday, September 27, and run through Saturday beginning at 7:30 each night. The rodeo team looks to continue its winning season after the men won the Missouri Valley College Rodeo and the women placed 6th. That's all for this week, Tigers. Join me next week for more Zone Sports Update. I'm JD Parker in The Zone.
That's all we have for you this week, Tigers. I'm Paige Miller.
And I'm Myra Cochran, Studio 96.